Alright, hey guys. Today I wanted to make a video of how to drive a scooter. This is a 49cc TaoTao ATM50-A1 scooter, and the good thing about these scooters are you don't have to have a license to drive it. First of all, let's get into why you want to get it. Why would you want one of these things? Well, this thing costed me, with about 300 kilometers on it, it cost me $550. Now, for transportation that gets you just around town, you don't want to go far with this thing, but it'll get you where you want to go, and it gets you there on time. It'll just get you there. You may be a little slower, but you will get there, and it's $550. It's great on gas, and it's great, especially during the warmer months. I mean, cruising down on this thing, it's awesome, feeling the wind. But anyways, so now let's get on to the controls. Up front, we have the front brake. This is the front brake right here. On my scooter, this is a disc brake. We have the kill switch. Now it's on. I could start the engine, but I can't start it. This is, of course, the starter button, which on my scooter you have to hold the one of the brakes. Now this is the throttle. The throttle is you need to know this, that before you start driving it, you pull the throttle toward you, and that's what gives you gas. It's kind of like a gas pedal. Low, high beams. The headlights will always be on. In any case, that they will always be on, at least per Virginia law. Turn signals. Now, how the turn signals work, at least on my scooter, is that you flip it one way. Let's say I want to go right. I flip it this way, and once you make a turn, it doesn't kick back on automatically. You have to push this button. Same with left, and then this is the horn, and this is the rear brake, and this is just a handlebar. So. And this is your instrument cluster right here. It has your gas. The bike is off, so it's not going to show I have any gas in there. And here's the speedometer. You can see that it has the white is in kilometers and the miles per hour is in yellow. So turn signal lights, high beam lights, and the tachometer, which is in kilometers. Alright, here's what you want to be using when you're driving the scooter. Now, this is all per Virginia law, so it may vary in your state, but we have to have, in Virginia, you have to be wearing a helmet. Now, if it doesn't have a visor on it like mine, you're required to wear safety glasses or any form of eye protection. Now, that is by law. Generally, I will wear these little sunglasses, but if it's in like early mornings or at night, I will wear safety glasses. Now, this is just a personal preference of mine. Gloves. I got these at Harbor Freight for $12, and they're very comfortable. They're very nice gloves. They look good, match my scooter, and that's a great addition to have. One more thing I want to point out is that you want to be in a big open parking lot with riding this, or at least trying to ride it for the first time. I'm in the community college near my house, and it is Sunday evening, so you're not going to find anybody out here. Alright, so first step is to find a straightaway, and of course start the engine. Now, when you start the engine, gotta turn it on, that will be better. Alright, so it's going to start up. Depending on the bike, it may start pushing you a little bit because of the idle. But what you want to do, I hope you're seeing this, slightly hold down one of the brakes if you're uneasy about doing this. Hold down one of the brakes and just pull lightly. Pull the throttle lightly till it feels that it wants to go, and then let go of the brake easily. And then you're going to start going, and then when you feel that, keep your both feet on the ground until you feel that the bike is able to balance itself for you, and then you pick your feet up. Now this is a stop sign, so we're going to stop at the stop sign, look both ways, and keep going. Look. And just pick up speed so that, you get more easy about doing it. And then now practice turning. Turning is very easy, especially at higher speeds. Now, if you wanted to turn at a lower speed, you just pretty much twist the handlebar and it'll go there. Stop. But if you need to make like a higher speed turn, kind of dive in there. Don't as much turn the steering wheel, but just more of dive into it. So I'm gonna show you better. It's easier to do it when you're at higher speeds, and yeah. So now practice accelerating. Accelerate to a higher speed so that, you know, you feel more comfortable doing it at higher speeds. Don't gun it, because, you know, you don't want to go too fast. See, at lower speeds, you just tilt the steering wheel or the handlebars. Tilt the handlebars and do a little dive, not a big dive, into the direction you want to go. So kind of push yourself that way. Let's say I want to go left, I push myself left. So I don't know why they put why I'm still stopping, but you know. And now using your turn signals, push the turn signal, push the button to where you, the direction of where you want to go. That's how it works. Push the button when you're done. I've installed buzzers in mine so I know when, you know, if it's still going. Of course, to stop here. And let me make sure this is still recording. Okay, it should be. Now, accelerate a little bit. And dive. Not dive too hard though. Now we're gonna practice accelerating through the straightaway right here. So here we go. Don't gun it like I said. Just move slowly and I'll show you my foot. Try to show you when I pick my feet up. So you start moving slowly. You can see that it's kind of hard to keep balance. Then when you start going at higher speeds, you can pick your feet up and the bike will balance itself for you. We're gonna run this stop sign just so I could show you picking up speed. Now practice braking. Alright. One thing you gotta know about bikes, especially little mopeds like this, think about that everybody's out to get you. I mean, it's like people will, people have no respect for mopeds. I will tell you that much. Don't go in traffic try to go least amount of traffic as you can. I will even take the back roads to get out of traffic. I mean, it's like, if I'm in a 25 and I'm going like 26 or 27, somebody is bound to pass me. As a matter of fact, as I'm coming up here today, this guy from Florida, he just came up and he just passed me. Like, I was going 27 or 25 and he came up and passed me, and it was right at a stop sign, like right near a stop sign, right near a busier 40-mile-an-hour zone. Well, that's where everybody passes me. And then he just gunned it right through the stop sign, but that's beside the point. Just keep in mind that everybody's out there to get you. Just keep that in mind. You gotta be very defensive when you're driving a moped, because they're bigger than you. You're a little moped, you move out of my way. And you'll get by much better if you're like that. But road rage in a moped is not gonna get you anywhere, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. So, now, one thing that you'll notice with a moped is that going over bumps, you don't want to, if you see like a manhole or something, avoid it at all costs. I mean, you will, if it's big enough, the bike, either you could tip over, or something like that, the front wheel could lock up in there, or just something bad can happen. I mean, just avoid anything, because it's very rough on you. And especially gravel, your wheels will lock up, or it'll just skid across it, and your bike could tip and scrape up against the gravel. That's not good.
So just keep away from that stuff. Just try to stay on pavement as much as you can, on smooth pavement. Alright guys, this should fill you in enough to learn how to drive a moped. They're very easy to do. I mean, I picked it up in seconds. I mean, the first time I got on this moped, I just clicked with it. I mean, that obviously won't happen for everybody, but it definitely happened for me, and it should happen for most of you guys. So now, just go out there and ride on. I mean, it's fun. Oh, of course, gotta stop at the stop sign. All right. I mean, you get to feel the wind, especially in the warm weather. Oops, I just ran the stop sign. But, I mean, something like speed bumps, I hate. I hate speed bumps. Go very slow over these things. Alright. So, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. I will be happy to answer them. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it taught you something about driving a moped. That's it.